Chosen one, listen to me closely. What I am about to reveal is no coincidence. This moment is not random, and it is certainly not for everyone. If you're hearing this right now, it is because God Himself has orchestrated your steps to bring you here. You are not meant to scroll past this. Your spirit has been drawn in for a reason, because something is about to happen in your life so fast, so radically that it will feel almost unreal. And here is the astonishing truth. God has changed His plan because of you. Yes, you. The obedience you've shown, the sacrifices you've made, the pain you've endured in silence, it has reached heaven. It has shifted the very course of your destiny. Your actions, your unwavering faith, have altered the timing. God has moved in your favor. The season of waiting is over. You are now stepping into a time of divine acceleration. What was once set to unfold over months is about to happen in days. What was meant to be a long, painstaking process, God is bypassing it. What seemed delayed, God is now releasing ahead of schedule. But hear this shift will not be gentle. It will not be slow. It will be sudden, powerful, and life-altering. If you are not spiritually aligned, this blessing could overwhelm you. This is why God has drawn you here, so you can be prepared for what's coming next. Before we dive deeper, I need you to do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to join our community of 1,000 chosen ones, and comment 99. That number is no accident, it is prophetic. It symbolizes completion, divine alignment, and acceleration. When you comment it, you're not just typing numbers, you are aligning with heaven's timing. But be warned, if you are truly one of the chosen, something inside you will resist the urge to click away. Your spirit already recognizes that this message is tied to your breakthrough. However, if you're not ready for this truth, if you're not prepared for the divine speed God has just unleashed, your mind may try to pull you away before the message is complete. But for those who stay until the end, I promise you your life is about to change in ways you cannot even comprehend. Now, let's dive into this revelation. There are times when it feels like the universe is holding its breath, when it seems like your prayers go unanswered, and you wonder if God is even listening. But I have a message for you. God is moving faster than you imagine. The waiting is over. No more uncertainty. No more confusion about the delays. Your faith, your prayers, your perseverance have built a momentum so powerful that even heaven is in awe. Picture the sun breaking through a stormy sky after days of relentless rain. That's the season you're stepping into now. The darkness you've endured, the doubts that once shook you, the obstacles that seemed insurmountable, everything is being swept away by a divine acceleration that cannot be stopped. Your dreams, your hopes, your vision, they are about to collide with reality in a way that will astonish you. This is not just a season of blessings. This is a season where life itself shifts. What once seemed distant, impossible, or delayed is now rushing toward you with divine speed and precision. This is your moment, a moment of hope, a moment of power, a moment of favor. The time has come for your breakthrough. Brace yourself, for what God has promised you are not just coming. It is arriving at a speed so swift, so unexpected, that even your faith can hardly predict it. Faith, you see, is more than just belief. It is the force that moves mountains, the divine lever that shifts the impossible. Every act of trust you've shown, every tear you've shed in hope, every prayer whispered in silence, has created something extraordinary. Your faith has altered the very course of divine timing itself. God is responding to your persistence and courage. What once seemed delayed is now arriving ahead of schedule, and it's all because of you. Reflect on those times when life felt unbearably hard, when obstacles blocked your path, and when it seemed as though the universe had forgotten you. In those moments, your faith wasn't just a shield, it became the catalyst for change. Even when all seemed uncertain, your belief in God's plan set a ripple in motion in the spiritual realm, accelerating promises that were once set for another time. Faith is not just a belief, it is the force that aligns you with God's divine strategy. Your unwavering commitment to trust, to stand firm, has not only strengthened your character, but has also hastened what heaven had originally planned for your life. And now, at this very moment, the doors you've long awaited are swinging open. Blessings will appear out of nowhere, and divine timing will catch up with the desires of your heart. Yes, you did this. The choices you made, the resilience you showed, the courage you exhibited, this is what caused heaven to respond in a way that even God did not anticipate. Your faith, your determination, and your courage have altered the very plan of the divine. You are living proof that human perseverance can shift the heavens themselves. Think back to the quiet battles you fought, the tears you shed in secret, the sleepless nights spent in prayer for a breakthrough. Every single act of courage, every step you took to keep moving forward has been seen, and it has not gone unnoticed. What once seemed impossible has become possible. Your faith and your actions have moved heaven to realign its plans and accelerate blessings beyond your wildest expectations. This is a rare and sacred moment, a divine pivot that was set into motion by your faith. The impact of your dedication has been so powerful that it has shifted outcomes, altered destinies, and opened doors that were once firmly locked. You are not merely a receiver of blessings. You are a catalyst for heaven's extraordinary response. In moments when challenges seemed insurmountable, when situations appeared hopeless, and when the odds were stacked against you, your faith, persistence, and courage brought you through. God himself is amazed, saying, "This was not expected, but here it is happening because of you." Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, the wind howling, and the path forward uncertain. Yet, you find the strength to leap only to land on solid ground. That is what you've done. You've defied limits, shattered barriers, and proven that nothing is too difficult for one walking with divine purpose. This is no coincidence. It is the manifestation of your faith, determination, and alignment with God's will. The impossible has bowed before your courage, and the world is witnessing what happens when someone refuses to quit, even in the face of overwhelming odds. You have made the unexpected inevitable. God is proud, not in a quiet, distant way, but with exuberance and joy, filled with a sense of anticipation that cannot be contained. Every tear you've shed, every prayer you've spoken, every act of perseverance has been recorded in heaven. Now, God is ready to unveil the blessings, opportunities, and breakthroughs that have been prepared for you. A divine excitement is building spiritual energy so intense that it feels almost electric. The heavens are not merely watching, they are celebrating. Your faithfulness has set in motion a chain reaction of abundance, favor, and divine intervention that will change your life forever. This is not passive pride. This is active, explosive joy. God is ready to release everything He has for you. He is moving mountains, opening doors, and orchestrating events with such precision that the life you've dreamed of is not just arriving, it is arriving in perfect timing and overwhelming abundance. This is your moment to receive, to believe, and to embrace the extraordinary favor that is now flooding into your life. There comes a point in every journey where your spiritual growth, perseverance, and faith reach a level so powerful that it demands heaven's attention. That level is now your reality. Your dedication has elevated you, positioning you in a space where prayers are answered with speed, blessings are multiplied beyond measure, and opportunities align effortlessly. Picture a mountain climber reaching the summit after years of struggle and preparation. The view is breathtaking, the air is thin, and the perspective is entirely new. This is the spiritual peak you've reached. No longer are your breakthroughs gradual, they are immediate, powerful, and undeniable. This shift is not just a change in your life, it's a seismic shift in the spiritual realm. Your actions, decisions, and unwavering faith have created a resonance in heaven that cannot be ignored. Doors that once appeared to be locked are now flung wide open, and divine favor is moving in ways that will astonish even those who have followed your journey from the beginning. Spiritual growth is a magnet for acceleration. Your faith, your resilience, and your steadfastness have fast-tracked blessings straight into your life. What once felt distant, delayed, or impossible is now arriving swiftly, perfectly timed, and with a precision that only divine orchestration could achieve. Imagine waiting for a train, watching it approach slowly, and then suddenly realizing it's arrived at full speed, ready to carry you to your destination. That's the speed at which blessings are now rushing toward you. Every prayer, every act of faith, every sacrifice has created a momentum so strong that heaven could not resist. This is the essence of divine acceleration. Your growth has positioned you for abundance, and your persistence has opened the floodgates. Expect everything to arrive suddenly, unexpectedly, and overwhelmingly. The universe itself is bending to meet you at the height of your faith and determination. The transformation you are about to experience is not small, it is monumental. It will touch every part of your life: spiritual, emotional, financial, relational, and personal. The divine shift you've been waiting for is no longer on the horizon. It is here. It is imminent, unstoppable, and incredibly powerful. Picture a storm that clears the sky, leaving everything bathed in brilliant light. The struggles, delays, and disappointments of the past are being swept away, creating space for a season of blessings and opportunities like you've never known. You are about to step into a life-altering, perspective-changing, destiny-transforming moment. Prepare yourself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, for this is the breakthrough you've longed for, worked for, and believed in. It is coming with speed, precision, and undeniable power. When it hits, you will recognize the unmistakable hand of God at work in your life. Your actions, your faith, your perseverance, everything has caused heaven to shift its schedule on your behalf. Blessings that were meant for later are arriving now. Opportunities that seemed far off are materializing instantly. God has rearranged his plans to accommodate your readiness, determination, and faith. It's as though the entire universe has realigned to meet you at this very moment. Every circumstance, every person, and every opportunity is converging to ensure that your breakthrough is not just possible, it is inevitable. This is your unique, tailor-made season of divine favor. The precision and intentionality of God's plan for you are undeniable. Heaven has responded to your courage, and the realignment of divine timing is designed to bring you the exact blessings you need, exactly when you need them. Prepare yourself to witness miracles unfold with unstoppable force. The work you have done, your prayers, sacrifices, and unwavering faith has now ripened into tangible, real-world results. What was once unseen, intangible, and invisible is now becoming visible, actionable, and life-changing. Imagine a seed you planted months ago. You watered it, nurtured it, and protected it. Now, suddenly, it breaks through the soil, grows rapidly, and bears fruit abundantly. This is exactly what is happening in your life. Your spiritual investment is now manifesting as material blessings, financial breakthroughs, opportunities, relationships, and success are all aligning perfectly with the foundation you built in the spiritual realm. What you prayed for, believed for, and worked toward is finally here, and it's more magnificent than you ever imagined. No more delays. No more waiting, no more frustration. Everything you've been hoping, dreaming, and praying for is rushing toward you with such speed that it will overwhelm your expectations. Your breakthrough is imminent, unstoppable, and undeniable. Picture a dam breaking open and water rushing forth in an unstoppable flood. That is the momentum of blessings now pouring into your life. Every hope you've held on to, every promise you've trusted in, and every act of faith you've carried out are converging to create a flood of abundance. This is the harvest season for all your efforts, prayers, and persistence. Expect sudden opportunities, unexpected miracles, and overwhelming joy. What once seemed distant is now imminent. The speed at which it arrives will leave you in awe of God's power. In moments of doubt, it's easy to question your direction, but God is confirming that every step you've taken, every decision you've made, and every obstacle you've overcome has placed you exactly where you're meant to be. You are on the right path, perfectly aligned with divine purpose. Even when it felt like you were walking alone, God has been orchestrating every detail, arranging every connection, and preparing every opportunity in your life. Trust the journey. You are moving exactly where you are meant to go. The guidance you've received, both seen and unseen, has positioned you for success, breakthroughs, and blessings that surpass your imagination. Every step forward is divinely appointed, and every moment of patience has been leading you to this extraordinary season. The force of God working on your behalf is unstoppable. No obstacle, no circumstance, no person, and no force can prevent the blessings, breakthroughs, and opportunities that are now entering your life. Your destiny is secured. Your favor is unstoppable. Your breakthrough is inevitable. Think of a river flowing powerfully through mountains. It will carve its path no matter what stands in its way. That is the momentum of God's favor in your life. Every hindrance is being removed. Every limitation is being shattered. Every delay is being replaced with divine acceleration. Now is the time to walk boldly, speak confidently, and act decisively. Nothing can hinder what God has prepared for you. Your breakthrough is unstoppable, and the world will witness the extraordinary power of divine intervention in your life. The season you've been waiting for has arrived. It is a season of overflowing blessings, breakthrough victories, and unstoppable acceleration. What once seemed impossible is now inevitable. What once seemed distant is now at your doorstep. Every area of your life, spiritual, emotional, relational, and financial, is entering a season of abundance. Doors are opening. Opportunities are presenting themselves, and divine favor is moving at a speed that will leave you breathless. The time is now. Your breakthrough is here. You are about to experience a season unlike any other. This is your time to shine, to rise, and to walk boldly in the fullness of God's divine plan. Embrace this moment. Step fully into the flow of divine favor, allowing the acceleration of blessings to propel you into a life filled with joy, abundance, and purpose. The time has come for your destiny to unfold right before your eyes. God is declaring, get ready, because your time has arrived. Everything you've prayed for, hoped for, and believed for is now moving into your hands. The promises of God are no longer distant. They are arriving with precision, power, and overwhelming abundance. Picture yourself standing in the eye of a windstorm of blessings. Every favor, every opportunity, every breakthrough is swirling around you, ready to settle perfectly into your life. That is your reality now. What was once impossible is now inevitable. What was once delayed is now arriving with unstoppable force. Step forward boldly. Receive without hesitation. Trust fully. This is the moment you have been prepared for, and nothing can stop the fullness of God's favor from flooding your life. The extraordinary is your new reality, and the impossible has been made possible. The universe itself is responding to your faith at a speed that feels almost unbelievable. What used to take months, even years, to manifest is now arriving in rapid succession. God's hand is moving with divine precision, rearranging timelines, shifting circumstances, and delivering everything you have prayed for faster than you ever imagined. Every effort you've put into personal growth, every act of courage, and every moment of perseverance has created a spiritual momentum that accelerates divine favor. Imagine the feeling of standing at a starting line, but instead of moving slowly, the finish line is rushing toward you. Every blessing, breakthrough, and opportunity is converging on your life at lightning speed. This acceleration is not just physical, it is spiritual, emotional, and material. Doors that once seemed distant are now wide open. Promises that appeared delayed are now manifesting right before your eyes. The universe is aligning perfectly with your readiness, your faith, and your courage. God is speaking loudly, confirming that you have done the work, walked the path, and held the faith. Now it's time to receive. The speed of your breakthroughs reflects the persistence and dedication you've shown. Nothing will be able to slow the momentum that heaven has unleashed for you. Breakthroughs often shock us, and the one coming your way will strike like lightning, sudden, powerful, and transformative. The patience, faith, and relentless effort you have shown are about to produce results that will change everything in your life, leaving you in awe of God's power and perfect timing. Imagine a storm suddenly illuminated by a flash of lightning, changing the entire landscape in the blink of an eye. That's how this breakthrough will hit. It will be impossible to ignore, undeniable in its power, and instantaneous in its impact. All the struggles, delays, and waiting are making way for immediate and powerful change. This is your divine reset in favor. This breakthrough is not just about material gain. It's about spiritual elevation, emotional healing, and clarity that will propel every area of your life forward. Every tear you've shed, every prayer whispered in faith, and every act of belief has set the stage for this lightning strike of transformation. Prepare yourself for sudden revelation and rapid manifestation. This breakthrough will not only alter your circumstances, it will transform your entire life. The universe is aligning in your favor. The time for waiting is over. Get ready, because the fullness of God's plan is about to unfold with unmatched speed and power. It's time for your life to be redefined, the trajectory, your confidence, and your sense of purpose. When this moment arrives, it will be undeniable evidence that God's power has moved on your behalf in ways that exceed all imagination. Often, the most profound shifts in life happen invisibly, long before they manifest visibly. God is actively working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail, removing obstacles, and preparing circumstances to ensure that your life is perfectly aligned with His divine plan. You may not see it yet, but the gears of divine favor are already turning in your favor. Every connection you've made, every opportunity you've prepared for, and every act of obedience you've taken is now being activated. The universe itself is being rearranged, and blessings are already in motion, waiting to manifest at just the right moment. It's like an orchestra warming up. The music is invisible at first, but soon the symphony of favor will fill your life with perfect harmony. Your spiritual diligence and perseverance have caused God to move with strategic precision. The plans that once seemed distant, the solutions that seemed unreachable, and the doors that once seemed locked are now being opened behind the scenes, setting you up for extraordinary victories. Recognize that every moment of waiting has purpose. God's unseen hand is weaving together the perfect sequence of events, preparing you for the blessings that are just ahead. Soon, you will witness these blessings come to life, materializing with clarity and precision, confirming that the unseen work of heaven is real, deliberate, and unstoppable. Prepare for miracles that will take your breath away. What you once considered impossible, unimaginable, or out of reach is about to arrive in ways that will surprise you. God delights in exceeding expectations, and your faith has positioned you to receive blessings that go beyond your comprehension. Think of those times when life seemed hopeless, when doors were closed, and when hope felt distant. God is now preparing a turnaround that will be so sudden, so extraordinary, that it will feel like a divine intervention written just for you. The impossible is about to become your reality. Miracles often arrive when you least expect them, and they carry a sense of divine timing that defies logic. You may notice opportunities appearing from unexpected directions, resources arriving from unknown sources, or answers to prayers manifesting in ways that exceed anything you imagined. Embrace the unexpected. God's surprises are not random. They are tailored to fit your life, crafted with love, and designed to bring glory to Him while elevating you to new heights. Get ready to witness the impossible become possible, and let your heart rejoice in the wonder of God's providence. Everything you've sown spiritually, your prayers, acts of faith, perseverance, and sacrifices is now transitioning into tangible results. What once seemed invisible is now becoming undeniably real. Your spiritual diligence is now yielding material rewards, and the manifestation is coming faster than ever. Imagine planting seeds over the months and then suddenly seeing a lush garden bloom overnight. That is the exact shift happening in your life right now. Your spiritual investments are turning into practical, visible, and life-changing outcomes. Your dedication and faith have activated the law of divine multiplication. This isn't just about abundance, it's about proof. Your efforts, resilience, and commitment are materializing into reality, validating every step you took, every challenge you faced, and every sacrifice you made. You are now living at the intersection where the spiritual and material realms meet in perfect harmony. Rejoice in this season. The universe is rewarding your patience with rapid manifestation. The spiritual foundation you've built is now the launching pad for your tangible success, and this impact will resonate through every aspect of your life. Some blessings are so strategically timed and precisely orchestrated that they appear when you least expect them. God is opening doors in your life that you didn't even know existed, providing access to opportunities, relationships, and breakthroughs that were always intended for you, but in ways you couldn't have imagined. Your time has come. These doors are not random. They are divine gateways, carefully crafted and positioned specifically for your journey. Each one represents a step toward fulfillment, prosperity, and destiny, appearing in perfect timing to draw you closer to your true purpose. Imagine walking down a familiar path and, out of nowhere, discovering a hidden door that leads to a room filled with treasures. That is exactly what God is doing for you right now. The opportunities, resources, and breakthroughs that once seemed invisible are now becoming unmistakably clear. Prepare to step through these doors with confidence. Every opening is a divine invitation, a sign that heaven is aligning circumstances for your favor. What awaits on the other side of these doors will transform your life, expand your vision, and propel you into the fullness of your destiny. Life-changing opportunities are on the horizon, arriving suddenly, unexpectedly, and with the power to completely reshape your future. God's favor is moving at such incredible speed that the right doors will appear at exactly the right time, and you will have the clarity and readiness to walk through them. These opportunities may often come disguised as challenges, encounters, or new responsibilities. They are divinely orchestrated to expand your influence, elevate your success, and increase your impact. Your readiness to embrace them will determine how quickly you transition into your next season of life. Picture a lightning strike illuminating the dark sky. In an instant, everything changes. That is the suddenness and impact these divine opportunities will carry. They are not gradual, they arrive fully formed, ready to accelerate your life in unimaginable ways. Step boldly, step decisively. Recognize these moments as divinely crafted and move with confidence. Each opportunity is a catalyst for transformation, bringing you closer to the life you've been praying for and confirming that God's timing is perfect. An extraordinary orchestration is at work in your life, a divine alignment of events, people, and circumstances that could only have been arranged by God Himself. Timing is no longer random. It is perfected, ensuring that every blessing, breakthrough, and opportunity arrives exactly when it should. Consider how a symphony depends on each note being played in perfect harmony. This is the precision of divine timing in your life. Every moment you endured, every act of patience, and every prayer whispered in faith has contributed to this seamless orchestration. Events are lining up in ways that defy coincidence. Relationships, finances, opportunities, and spiritual breakthroughs are converging to bring maximum impact, ensuring that the results will be powerful and enduring. Trust in this timing. The speed and precision of God's orchestration are far beyond human understanding, but every detail is purposeful. Your life is entering a season where divine timing is not just an abstract idea, it is a living, active force shaping every aspect of your destiny. Every strategy, every plan, and every step you take is now being supercharged by divine intervention. God is making power moves on your behalf, removing obstacles, opening doors, and positioning you for victory in ways you may not even be aware of. Imagine a chess master planning 10 moves ahead. That's how God is orchestrating your life. Every situation you face, every encounter you experience, and every decision you make is part of a larger strategy designed for triumph. These power moves will manifest as opportunities that accelerate your career, relationships, finances, and spiritual life. They will put you in the right place at the right time with the right people, ensuring your success is not only impactful but sustainable. Step confidently into these moments. Recognize that you are being strategically set up for victory. This is your time, your moment, your divine season of favor. God's plan for you is precise, powerful, and unstoppable, and your life is about to reflect the full weight of His favor. Prepare for a transformation so profound that it will not only change your life, but will ripple through everyone around you. This change is deep, multidimensional, and unstoppable, shaking the very foundations of what you once thought was possible. It will touch every area of your life, your mindset, your relationships, your finances, and your spiritual journey. The person you were yesterday will no longer be the person you are becoming tomorrow. This transformation is holistic, touching every aspect of your being. Imagine a spark igniting a wildfire, one small change that creates a cascade of new possibilities, opportunities, and breakthroughs. That is the level of transformation headed your way. It is personal, relational, and will affect everyone connected to your journey. Embrace this shift with courage and unwavering faith. The transformation is divinely orchestrated, unstoppable, and life-changing. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is fully aligned with your highest potential and God's ultimate plan for your life. God is answering your prayers in ways that are faster, clearer, and more powerful than you ever imagined. The desires of your heart, the solutions to your problems, and the breakthroughs you've been waiting for are no longer delayed. They are moving rapidly toward you. Every prayer whispered in silence, every tear shed in hope, and every act of faith has been recorded in heaven. These prayers are now activating tangible results, creating a flow of blessings that will leave you astonished. The wait is over. What you've been asking for is arriving now. Rapid manifestation is the natural result of your alignment with God's plan. When your heart, mind, and spirit are fully synchronized with divine purpose, the universe responds instantly. Opportunities, financial increase, spiritual favor, and breakthroughs are all converging in your favor. Expect sudden changes, unexpected miracles, and rapid breakthroughs. This is the season where what you once envisioned in prayer is no longer a distant dream. It is unfolding before your eyes with divine precision and unstoppable power. God is sending encounters that will change your life in ways you cannot predict. People, mentors, allies, and even chance meetings are being orchestrated to bring opportunities, knowledge, and breakthroughs that will propel your journey forward. These encounters will often appear unexpectedly in a casual conversation, a phone call, or an unplanned meeting, but their impact will be profound. Each person God places in your path carries a message, an opportunity, or a connection that aligns with your destiny. Think of it like a domino effect. One meaningful connection sets off a chain reaction that influences your career, relationships, and spiritual growth. The timing of these encounters is perfect, designed to accelerate your success and expand your influence. Be attentive, open, and courageous. The people and moments that God is placing in your life are not coincidences, they are divine catalysts for transformation. Every encounter will elevate you, validate your journey, and move you closer to the life you were created to live. The blessings that are coming into your life are not small, nor incremental. They are overwhelming, abundant, and unstoppable. God is pouring favor, opportunity, and abundance into your life at such a magnitude that it will feel like an avalanche of divine goodness. Every area of your life, finances, relationships, career, and spiritual growth is about to experience an unprecedented overflow. Get ready, because God is about to show you just how big His favor is.